got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, 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 don't you know?
Yo!
Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Let's go, man. I love this song. Yo, shout out to everyone on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Man. Can someone poke Bitcoin with a stick? Can we do something? God damn. Let's get this shit rocking, but what's going on? Fahid thinks he's in Discord somehow. He's trying to post charts in the YouTube chat. But yeah, shout out to everyone today. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about some altcoins, as we got some altcoins that just continue to go up. Absolutely insane. Individual alts and some alts that I think are ready to wake up here. We'll talk about that today. And we'll talk about why I continue to be bullish, and I don't see any reason to be overly bearish here. And we'll talk about that today. When normal stream schedule? Soon, Mike, soon. Soon we'll be back to the normal stream schedule, okay? I won't tell you when, but I will promise you that it will be coming. Automatic Beats, what's up, bro? Who else we got? Jordan, has anyone ever told you that you look like Jake Gyllenhaal? I don't know who that is, so no. And even if someone said that, I would be like, the awkward me would say, yeah, I think I kind of do, right? But I wouldn't actually know who it would be. I would just lie and say, yeah, I know who that is, because you guys know I don't know pop culture. I know nothing about pop culture. You guys can name the most popular movie, and I don't even know what it is, or the most popular like song artist, and I'll be like, yeah, I totally know who that is. And I just won't know who it is. And it's just super, super weird. But anyways, let's jump into the chat today. And let's do this shit, man. Let's do this shit after a crazy day yesterday. Let's go check out the crypto bubbles, because I kind of want to check out the crypto bubbles before the stream every day, before we jump onto the charts. Because I kind of like the crypto bubbles, man. I mean, they're nice to kind of like pull and kind of bring in here. But if we look at what's going on today, we got... still in the last 24 hours, mostly green in the market. So you can see we got Bonk up 50%, HNT 27%. You got Ordi getting a bounce finally, man. Ordi after pretty big pullback. Ordi getting a bounce, TF 15%. Look at this bad boy. INJ still cruising up 21% in the last 24 hours. Woo, another one that I actually like. Decentralized exchange. Woo over here, 30% on this shit. But you can see the rest of the whole market is still green here. despite some pretty big shakeouts for Bitcoin and the altcoins in the last 24 hours. We've had some massive wicks to the downside, guys. So, but still a good time out there. Celestia continues to moon 15% in the last 24 hours. I think even costs. Here we go. We got costs getting to move back up 6%. I'd like to see that from Miles. But some good shit in the market, man. Overall, now we'll talk about Bitcoin here and why, you know, who knows what Bitcoin's going to do here in the short term. There still could be maybe another hit to the downside. And we'll talk about that in a second, but it is what it is. Jordan looks like the Grim Reaper on December 25th. Bro, it's Christmas season, man. It's the jolly season. It's a time to be extra jolly now, right? Unless we have someone ringing the doorbell. Oh, we got a new package. Let's go, man. Frank looking juicy. Yeah, Frank is looking juicy, man. Hamilton said lurk mode. I have a tax report right now. It's okay. You can lurk, Hamilton. Lurkers are fine. Guys, if you're new to the stream, by the way, get in the chat. Okay, we are fam in the chat. So get in the chat. Get hype in the chat. We need hype in the chat. That's what we need, okay? By the way, guys, if we could smack up that like button. Yesterday, we were like 3 likes away from 500 likes. I think it's not as hype as yesterday. So if we can hit 400 likes on today's stream, that would be the really, really good goal. We can hit 400 likes. But yeah, I mean, it's the same sort of shit for Bitcoin right now. It's like, you know, we got a nice little range, okay? You know, we got range highs, ranges. Oh, I want to tell you guys, my headache is gone, by the way. My headache from yesterday when I had my 4 beers, my headache is now gone. So I just want to let you know, we're feeling better. We're feeling lively. I'm like 3 coffees deep right now. I'm feeling pretty hyped up. My fingers are twitching a little bit. I don't even need to be horse guy today because I am horse guy today. You see my fingers are like twitching right now. But yeah, my hangover from my 4 beers 2 nights ago is gone today, which is really, really nice. But yeah, Bitcoin, right? I mean, this is the level, man. I think, you know, I'm going to mark off this level right here. This is the level that the real fight's going to happen. And that's what we said yesterday. Like, what happens in the short term, we have no freaking clue, right? Is Bitcoin going to be able to get through this $43,000 level, or is it not? We could sit here and try to guess if it is or not. I don't really know, but this is the level that I am watching, right? So I guess to keep this very, very simply, it could go up or down, right? And a genius can't tell you that, but this is the level to watch. I think if you're sidelined right now, you could
sell now and buy at a 60% discount. Crash is coming.
Yo, we'll check out the DXY gaming went back. Shout out to you, bro. But if he eats it every day, as a crash is coming. But if you're sidelined right now, I think you could, in theory, see if Bitcoin can get a rise back up here, right? Get back above 43K. I think any closes back above here, you're going and shooting for a new high. And probably 48K is my opinion. If you can get back above these lows. I think you're going to shoot straight for 48K and it's not even going to be a freaking problem. Now, if we come back up and we get rejected again, you can see we're already getting weakness here, right? So I still think, right, I mean, overall, you still got to be bullish on dips, but there's definitely a chance that we could still get one more hit to the downside before coming back up. So just be open for either one, and just remember, if we do get another dip down, it's to be bullish on. Be bullish on the dips. Do not get bearish on the dips, okay? If I hear one of you guys get bearish on the dips again after being bullish yesterday, I will literally flip my shit, okay? And Maya doesn't want me to flip my shit because I'll start yelling and screaming like a freaking maniac, okay? If you were bullish yesterday and we dip today or tomorrow, I do not want to hear you flipping out like a dirty, dirty, salty, juicy bear who just shat their pants even though they don't even wear pants, okay? You might as well, if you're going to be a bear who shits your pants, okay, on a dip, you might as well pick up some poison ivy on the freaking ground and wipe your ass with that freaking poison ivy, okay? Because I'm sick of you salty bears wiping your ass with poison ivy and then complaining about you having poison ivy in your asshole, all right? Because that's what you're basically doing. You get a dip, you take a dump, Instead of wiping your ass with the toilet paper you had in your backpack, you wipe your ass with the poison ivy. And then you want to complain that you have poison ivy in your asshole. And it might spread to your balls too. Right? So, do what you gotta do, alright? I don't want to hear it.
Check DXY. Dumping.
We'll check out the DXY though. We'll definitely check out the GXY, man. We'll definitely check out the DXY. But no, in all seriousness, man, I mean, this is the level to watch. Could we get back above in the short term? Maybe. If we don't, that's fine, right? You'd be bullish on dips. Same thing with the daily, right? The daily looks really constructive. I think, you know, the daily looks really, really good. No reason to be overly bearish on sort of the pullbacks on the daily, right? Daily still looks really good, still really constructive. I don't see the reason that we're all flipping out right now. Well, actually, no one's really flipping out actually today. It was more so yesterday. But we could start flipping out again. I think the thing to remind yourself is, you know, as we sort of look at some of these other markets, man, and I'm going to keep mentioning this because I think this is very, very important, guys. Throughout history, okay, when stock markets have broken all-time highs, Bitcoin has too. And I think that's the most important thing to remember right now, is it's not going to happen right away. Bitcoin lags a little bit, but as stock markets break all-time highs, that money that is going to stock markets now will flow back into crypto as people feel more and more greedy and euphoric. Okay, so remember that. Big picture stuff. Dow Jones breaks all-time highs. The 3 times it's done that after big pullbacks in the past, that money has flowed into Bitcoin. Okay, and then altcoins, and then meme coins, right? So just remember, big picture stuff. Big picture stuff, man. As you got the Dow Jones, once again.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Breaking all-time highs. You got the NASDAQ, breaking all-time highs. You got the S&P, which is actually right at all-time highs right now. We'll see if the S&P can break out today, too. Even the Russell is making 2-year highs on the Russell, which is low-cap stocks. So good stuff around the market. Remember the big picture, man. Let's see. XRP bullish cross. Can we get XRP to go up, man? This is ridiculous, dude. I want to get XRP to go up for the XRP Vikings. You know, because here's the thing, man. Making fun of XRPers is great. But I want XRP to pump. Because I know if XRP pumps, that just means the market's super bullish. Because XRP is not going to pump unless this market is super bullish. Because it's got no juice. So you know what I'm going to do today? This is going to be for the XRP army. Because you know what? I'm feeling kind of generous with my juice today. Okay? So for the XRP army, this goes out to you today. All right? Real quick, before we jump on into the real altcoins. I'm just kidding. This goes out to you today. Okay? If you are in this for the whole crypto market, spam the pickles right now. You need the XRP army to be happy too. Okay? So, spam the pickles right now. I'm about to give some juice to XRP. I think it's time. Spam the pickles in the chat. Come on. Where's the pickles? No one likes XRP anymore. Everyone loved it 2 months ago. Come on. There's the pickles. There's the pickles. No, seriously. Actually, I keep saying this. I think the XRP chart looks really, really good. It's just It's just,
If
I
you
don't know,
believe
man.
cold storage, Ledger
I guess it's
are
gonna be the
safe
last
from
one to move,
hardware
I guess.
exploits or hacks. You also
It's kinda
believe in
ridiculous.
Santa Claus. Well, Santa Claus may even be real.
Oh, by the way, I know what everyone wants to talk about today. People love news, man. I don't know why people love news, but let's talk about the news today, which is completely meaningless, guys, unless you have a ledger. Okay? Ledger. Let's go check this out real quick, because I know this is what everyone wants to talk about today, because people always want to know, why did Bitcoin wick down? It doesn't matter why. The dump is already pre-programmed. The news is just the thing that makes people think of why it happened. But let's talk about why did Bitcoin dump, even though this is not really why, but let's do it. All right, so the news today, the juicy news. Ledger patches vulnerability after multiple dApps using connector library were compromised. So this is what everyone was freaking out about this morning. There's been so much things about Ledger, man. And I always like to say this. No matter what you do, every way you could keep your crypto is a risk. I don't care if you have a cold wallet, a hot wallet, you keep your money on exchanges, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You keep your money on freaking Venmo, I don't know. There's going to be a risk with any way you keep your crypto, okay? So it is what it is, right? I mean, this sucks for anyone that, sort of got compromised from from this, and it's not a good thing. But just know that there's a risk with anything, right? And obviously be very, very careful what you hook your wallet to, right? So if you're doing any swaps or any weird shit through your wallet, make sure that you're double checking that what you're using, right? Don't use some sketchy swap that you never heard of before. Make sure you check your links. If you're going to use Uniswap or some shit, check the link. Make sure it's the real Uniswap link. Double check everything, man. Right? So, yeah, it sucks. But that's the reason why Bitcoin dumped. It's not the reason why. It's not the reason why. It's because people were going too much leverage, and they used that as the flush opportunity. Let's see. You know how many wallets PayPal must own? Oh, a lot, man. A lot. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on in the market. I think this thing's a beast, man. Look at INJ on the weekly, bro. Let's go, man. Look at INJ on the frickin' weekly. This thing, oh my lord. Shout out to anyone, man. I mean, if you FOMO down into this, you made money. So, I mean, listen. Holy guaca-frickin' man. Among many others. Holy guacamole. Holy shit. We also had Render, which I said it could be the next one to break all-time highs. Render up another 15% today.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Absolutely cruising up. I mean, I look at INJ, and I mean, it's absolutely insane. I would say if we take a top to low fib, the 1618 fib is coming in at $40. It's at 32. So I think this one's still got some juice, man. These fibs usually respect pretty well. And you still got, I mean, hypothetically, 25% until that's 1618 fib. So this one's absolutely freaking cruising. Shout out to you if you picked up INJ anywhere down here. I picked it up right in this little consolidation, right in here. So I'm feeling, you got to be feeling pretty comfy if you're an INJ. I don't think you're worried about any pullbacks, even if it does pull back, because it's going to pull back at some point, right? So you're feeling pretty comfy there. Render keeps going up. FTM. Let's go look at Phantom. I mean, these things are, when you really look at the big picture, Phantom back up to range highs, but when you really look at the big picture, I mean, these things are still so beaten down. It's pretty insane, right? So Phantom back up to range highs. Let's freaking go.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
FET, another one that I've been screaming at the rooftops, man. FET just keeps going, pushing 70 cents. Not really 70
Strap up.
cents.
We're going to the
It
moon.
actually, it did hit 70 cents almost today. But it's at 67 cents. This thing just keeps on cruising. That weekly chart is just insane. See, I mean, this is what's going on around the market, right? If you've been panicking about, oh my God, look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin, bro. You've been missing out on all these alts going freaking nuts. You know what I mean? And this is my point. It's like, oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh, Autistic. Yo, shout out to Autistic. Autistic's coming in with 2 super chats. Shout out to Autistic. He said, but selling your coins because of some bad news about Ledger, whether tech is safe or not, you're not going to make it if you're selling any news. Yes, do not sell on freaking news, man. If you sell on news, you are going to get wrecked every single time. Remember, all year, bad news has marked lows. Okay? Name me one bad news that has not marked a low this whole year. And you got to remind yourself of that. When you hear FUD and bad news, it's the low almost every single time. When you hear good news, it's usually going to be the high, right? So remember that. Remember that when you get these situations, especially when you see these big wicks. Like, I don't know if this is going to be a low, but a lot of times these big liquidation candles often mark lows, just like this one did, right? When this one came down, boop, right? We went slightly lower, right? We went almost like maybe $100 lower here, but that marked the low, right? So another one, wonk. Will it mark the low? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do feet. It's my favorite scam, man. My favorite scam right here. It's my joke because Bath called FET a scam. So, I mean, it is. They all are, but it's my favorite scam. Let me tell you. Solana keeps rolling. I mean, across the market, man. ICP keeps going up. Oh my God. Oh my God. That wick, man. You can't even see the chart. Let's go look at ICP. ICP on the weekly. This looks like pretty clear shot to 850 for ICP. This one just keeps rolling up. Clear Wyckoff structure. Looks really, really good for this to continue. I don't see any reason why a lot of these shouldn't continue. Stacks, one we talked about yesterday, up about 6% on the day, breaking from that little wedgie. Breaking out from that little wedgie we were talking about yesterday. Wonk! Retest. This one I think still got some juice too. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Bonk. Let's check out Bonk. Yeah, Bonk about to make another new high. Insane, dude. They still got no sellers on Bonk.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
There's a new coin called Garbage. I did see Garbage. There's a Bitcoin maxi. Actually, he's not a Bitcoin maxi. There's a Bitcoin guy, the Bitcoin family guy. He was talking about Garbage today.
No, it was George.
No, it's Bitcoin family guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking about Garbage coin today. Imagine saying, you know what? I'm going to go all with my life savings in Garbage. You know? There is a Garbage coin. I've seen everything now. I've seen Poop Inu. I've seen Cum Shot. Now there's Garbage. Just straight up Garbage. Might as well just make trash Inu. Wayne watches DD2. Nice, man. Garbage? Yeah, it's literally Garbage, Jack. It's literally Garbage, man. It's literally Garbage, bro. It's pretty brutal. Who we got? Have you seen Arweave? I've seen pretty much everything. Almost everything looks good, man. I mean, like I said, what is Bitcoin? And this is what I said yesterday. What does Bitcoin do in the short term? Remember we were up here yesterday? I said I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. It could pull back here. It could break through. I'm not Warren Buffett right here, right? But like this is all just chop, man. Like whether Bitcoin breaks through here, like this, or it pulls back, right? I still think it's going to end up in the same spot, which is higher. just because the high time frames still look really, really good, right? So Bonk is going live for trading on Coinbase. Oh God, is that true? Bonk is going live trading on Coinbase at 9 a.m. today. It's past 9 a.m. Oh, 9 p.m. specific time. It's going live today? Oh, it's over. It's over then. It's over. Wait, is that true? Bonk's going live today? You better be getting out of that shit if that's true, man.
Everybody panic, we're going to 0.
Can you do some Fibonacci on HBAR? Yeah, check out HBAR. Check out HBAR. A lot of people like HBAR. HBAR. Let's see. Well, you're coming back up to the range high, right? Prepare Uranus. Guys, if you're bullish on Bonk because it's launching on Coinbase, you're going to be sorely upset. that almost marks every coin's high. So just be careful with that. Maybe this time is different. I don't know, but just be careful. HBAR. So, you're almost back up to the range highs, right? So I would expect a little bit of profit taking. HBAR has been one that's been kind of really, really pushing up the last few days. You can see that the last week, it's up about 40%. But it's coming back up to the weekly resistance level, right? Or basically the range highs. You got one big range, back up to range highs. I would expect some profit taking right here, which is fine, right? It's like, here's the thing: if this comes up into here, if you were buying down here, it's not a time to be bearish, right? If we come up into here and we sell off a little bit, that's normal, right? You're going to have traders who take profits at resistance. So I would probably expect this to come up, sell off a little bit, and then try to break through later. Something like this is what I would expect. Just from, just look at this from a logical perspective. Now, the fib, I mean, we can do this. I'm going to take this to this. We'll take the range high to the range low. Oh, nope, not a trade. Not a trade, man. We're not doing this. Let's take the range high to the range low and just look at where we could go to, in theory, if it breaks out. Range high. Come on, man. Boop. To the range low. Now, you can see you're actually right at the 7. You're right at the retracement levels right now. 702 retracement. This could be a level for a rejection. But if it breaks through, 1618 is coming in at 13.5 cents. 13.5 cents, bro. But overall, I mean, this high time frame structure looks really good. Just looks like a giant W formation. So it's hard not to be bullish on the high time frames. Yo, Big Rich. Holy guacamole. Big Rich, shout out to you, bro.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
He came in with the membership. Shout out to Big Rich. And then it was also Jack Schrader who said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, man. Isn't this Christmas so much different than last Christmas? It's absolutely insane. You guys remember last Christmas? Last Christmas was insane. When we were sitting here and the consensus, remember last Christmas was down here, right? At the Pico low for Bitcoin. That was last Christmas. Man, Bitcoin's never going up again. We got contagion coming. There's going to be a massive contagion. Right? I mean, let's ask what Coin Bureau thinks. What's going on, guys? It's Coin Bureau. Guy from Coin Bureau. Guys, I think I'm selling about 50% of my Bitcoin, 50% of my Ethereum, and all my altcoins at the low here. I think there's going to be a massive contagion, and we're going much, much, much lower, guys. So I'm being very cautious here. I'm selling almost about 70% of my crypto down here at the low. So yeah, guys, massive contagion is coming. And then you had all the guys, Jordan, where's the money gonna come from? And you fast forward to this Christmas, and man, I mean, the what a year, man. I mean, it's been what a year, dude. I mean, for Bitcoin, it's whatever. I mean, we're about a 3x off the low for Bitcoin, but I mean, we look at stocks. I mean, you've had a more bullish year this year than 2022 was bearish, and 2022 was a horrible year, just to put it in perspective. So, crazy year, man. What a turnaround from last Christmas to this Christmas. It's insane, dude. Meme season incoming? Yes. Meme season is incoming. It is. At some point. I think, no one, the thing about meme season is you never know when meme season is going to happen, right? So when are all the memes going to pop off? It's almost impossible to predict when meme coin season is coming. That's why over the course of time, for the next, up until the halving, I'm making a meme coin bag. I already got a meme coin bag. I got all my favorite memes, all packed in there, right? All my memes are packed with small little bags, right? Some of them actually have grown pretty into decent size, like Wojak, and some other ones. But, I got my Wojak, my Pepe, my Pussy, my Floki. I got some Snack. I got some Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu. I got all those, man. But small. You don't need to be hitting home runs on those, man, because those could all go to zero too. But yeah, those are more of like a lottery ticket, right? You only need one of them to go off. That's the thing with memes. But just know that if you're throwing all your money in memes, you're most likely going to lose everything. So just remember that too. All right, Bitcoin just chilling right now. Dude, this thing is freaking crazy, man. Are you guys, the FOMO is real on this bad boy. Absolutely insane. And you know what the funny thing about INJ is? I continuously call out INJ, but it doesn't have the same hype like AVAX or Solana did, right? So everyone, AVAX and Solana are going straight up. Oh my God, look at AVAX and Solana. Why I don't think actually INJ, I think INJ has more room to run because it, almost no one talking about INJ. And it's just been a freaking beast, which means I still think there's a lot of sideline money that's going to FOMO into this bad boy. Until I see everyone talking about this, I ain't going to be too worried about this. Same thing with Fed. But, everyone likes to talk about AVAX and Solana where they're going nuts. Yo, YJT, you look at Kujira? I got you, man. Let's look at Kujira. Kujira. I've heard about this. I actually was looking at this before. I didn't pull the trigger on this one, which, obviously would have been the right call. But I was looking at this one I don't say a long time ago. Maybe somewhere in here. Definitely not down here, but somewhere in here. I guess it would have been the right call to pull the trigger on this one. But, yeah, is this the full chart? If this is the full chart... Is this the full chart, my homie? It is the full chart. Goddamn. Okay, so, yeah, you're just in price discovery. This is one that is a new coin, which has an advantage because there's not bag holders that are going to be selling at every resistance. I'm gonna pull a quick fib on this bad boy. See where we're at. Okay, so we just passed the 2618, 618. Yeah, look at that, resistance on the 2618, support on the 1618, break at the 2618. We go to 3618. 618. What the hell is Kujira? You actually use Kujira too, which is pretty dope. When you actually use something that you own, it's pretty nice. I don't use probably 95% of the things that I own. So shout out to you, man. I got some respect. Let's see. Homies! How bad does XRP suck? Let's be honest. XRP freaking blows. Let's just say how it is, right? Here's the thing. I think we'd be bullish on XRP when the XRP army throws in the towel, right? So when I see BitBoy start being bearish on XRP, I start seeing I don't know, some of the XRP army people who've just been shilling XRP for years. when I start to see them flip bearish, I think that's the time we flip bullish on XRP. But when I still see like BitBoy calling for freaking $500 XRP, he made a $100 XRP video just yesterday. So I think we still got some time. I think we need to really let the XRP army give up. And as soon as they give up, there will be a day where XRP moves. But it's not going to be until the XRP army gives up. Because that's always how it is. I don't think they're quite at that level yet. I think the thing right now is, oh, Bitcoin's going up, so XRP is going to go up eventually. But if it just keeps sitting there, eventually they're going to give up, and then that's when you're going to see like a giant 50% candle for XRP. That's how XRP behaves. It does nothing, and then has like a 50% candle. It gets everyone hyped every time. So we need to still do it, man. Let's see. Path, don't rub it in. No, but in all seriousness, guys, XRP will have its day. It will have its day. It's just, when will it have its day? It's tough. It's tough. It's tough to know. It's tough to know. It's really, really tough to know. Actually, you know what we could do, actually? Let's bring up the Google Trends, right? So this is obviously altcoins. So you can see that the total altcoin market, people are getting a little bit frothy, right? So you can see the horse guys are coming into the altcoin market, which is historically a good thing. That means that the hype cycle is starting, right? We're at 27% Google interest last time was when Bitcoin was around, right about to break all-time highs last time. Now, let's go actually type in XRP. I'm just curious where this is going to be. Okay, so what you can notice was that with this giant spike up on the SEC win, but I think that XRP will start going up when this dips back down to like where no one's interested in it, right? So if we get XRP interest back down to like sub 10, that might be the time where you get an XRP. But you need like no interest in this shit. Get this shit back down here. Wonk! So maybe we can use that. You get sub 10 interest, we're back on for XRP. We're back on for XRP. Merlin's, I'm loading up on XRP. Reverse Jordan, go for it, man. You know how many times I've talked about XRP. XRPers has gotten mad at me, but it hasn't happened, right? I mean, you can try. I would love for it to go up for you, man. It's just that hasn't been the case. That hasn't been the case. I haven't just been saying this. There was a time I was bullish on XRP. We got the pump, but it just didn't sustain. XRP had the most bullish news that it could possibly get. The only altcoin with regulatory clarity. Still can't move. It's brutal, man. All right, anyways. Let's see what we got going on. Celestia. Man, I'm so happy I picked this one up, bro. Celestia. Man, dude. Celestia. This one is a freaking beast. If you got in on Celestia.
Up. We're going to the moon.
I picked up Celestia right around here. Actually, it was like 2 days ago. It was like 2 days ago. It's almost up 2x in 2 days. But yeah, Celestia just going freaking nuts. Nut burgers. Craziness on this bad boy. You are approaching the 4236. We know what happens when we hit the 4236. Probably a little stall out. So far so good, but Celestia freaking going crazy, man. Pump it. Shit. Crazy, dude. Well, yeah, we are approaching the 4236 fib, where we probably have to be a little bit careful. Right there. Come on, Bitcoin. I know you got the juice, man. I know you got the juice. Guys, what do we think? Oh, my God.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
What do we think? All right, I'm gonna hang out with the chat for a little bit because I've been talking like nonsense for quite a bit. If you want to look at an altcoin, let me know in the chat or whatever. But I'm gonna hang out in the chat for a little bit. Hopefully, we can get some movement up on Bitcoin here. Let's go check out the stock markets. Stocks still doing fine. I wanted to see if they were pulling back. Really, they're not. S&P still fine. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a quiet day over there in the stock market today. I think that, guys, the thing that gets me, we haven't talked about this actually. real quick. And this is the last thing not the last thing I'll talk about, but look at this, man. Something's changed. Guys, we have broken through the you shall not pass line on the S&P versus the money supply. Something has changed. I'm a big believer in never saying something has changed, but something actually has changed. Okay? Never say this time is different until it is different. We're seeing a level that the S&P has not been able to break for 23 years. That a level that we were very, very nervous at. Why? The start of the 2001 dot-com bubble, the start of the 2008 bubble, the start of the COVID crash, 2022 hype cycle crash. We just passed that level, guys. Something has changed here. And, you know, I look at this, and I think for all you guys that love patterns, I know there's a lot of you guys, pattern guys out there. What pattern is this, guys? Is this the inverse dick and balls? Is this the inverse dick and balls pattern? It very well may be. We got a giant left nugget, a giant head almost as big as Clint's, and a little bit of a right nugget. You know, and we'll see what happens, man. But something has changed, man, out there in the market. We'll see if we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get, man. The Fed just said they're going to cut interest rates at least 3 times next year. That's bearish, guys. I want to make this clear, guys. Stop listening to the noobs. Go back. Can you guys do this for me? Before we enter next year, because this is going to be critical, can you guys watch a YouTube video? And just watch a YouTube video that talks about the history of interest rate rises and cuts. Please go watch this video, please, for my sanity. If I hear one more time that people, and I'm actually seeing people with some credibility talking about this, guys, interest rate cuts are historically bearish. I'll say this again. Interest rate cuts are historically bearish. Go watch some video about the history of monetary policy. It's boring, but it's worth it. Okay? Interest rate cuts are historically bearish. I'm seeing this passed around like a freaking hot potato. Okay? By people who, listen, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I've watched videos on this because I want to know what to expect. Interest rate cuts are bearish. That means something's breaking and they got to change. The market prices that in. Do not be fooled by the guys out there telling you interest rate cuts are bullish. We are bullish until the cuts. Cuts happen, boop. Do not be fooled by that. Lord Almighty, I keep seeing this passed around by the same people that were bearish last year. Now all of a sudden they're bullish because the Fed's cutting rates. Rate cuts are bearish. Lord Almighty, man. Do not be fooled by that. Please. Please. Please do not be fooled by that, man. Can you look at Axie Infinity? No, man. No, we can look at Axie Infinity. I just wanted to say no for some reason. Anyways, that's my rant about monetary policy today. It's boring shit. It's worth a watch. Okay? Because I know what's going to happen. Fed's going to cut rates next year. Everyone's going to be like, that's so bullish. We're going to the moon. Bitcoin's already going to be at all-time highs. It's already going to be priced in. All right? Do not be fooled. All right, let's look at Axie Infinity. Don't make like you're gonna slap us. I'm gonna slap you, Franco. Oh, I could never slap a halal cart worker, man. You know, you make such good food. You bring such great things to society. Better than me. I'm up here talking like a freaking maniac every day. I'm up here with a Santa hat, talking like a maniac to you guys every single day. Franco brings valuable things to society. He is a halal cart cook. Okay? I am a wannabe comedian who's not even funny.
Rant alert.
Okay, go get your tea. Go get your tea. Axie. Axie Infinity. I don't know. I mean, are you bullish on Are you bullish on crypto gaming? If you're bullish on crypto gaming, you're bullish on Axie. You know what I'm saying? My halal versus Vahid's halal. But no, here's the thing. Axie, which we love. Thank you, man. My horrible dad jokes and weird sense of humor. I don't know, man. I guess it rubs you guys in some way. Like I said, I never know why you guys watch me. I never understand why you guys watch me. You know, and I guess maybe everyone thinks this. You know, I don't know. Some people just have an ego the size of their freaking head. They're like, I get why people watch me. I'm freaking awesome. Sometimes I sit here, I'm like, why the frick do you guys watch me? I am a freaking weirdo. But no, Axie. I guess. I mean, let's just look at this on like the weekly time frame. 3 day. Not enough data on that weekly. But I guess, can anyone, like, if you look at the 3 day, I love the 3 day sometimes because it gives you a nice trend with the EMAs. But can you see the trend shift? Look at the whole bear market, right? What was the trend in the whole bear market? And Clint will love this one. Clint loves the EMA crosses. Look at the whole bear market. Was resistance all on the EMA trend, right? 3 day. Look at this. I mean, you could have just shorted that EMA trend every single time and you would have made a shitload of money. Did I do that? No. But hopefully we learn. Axie, we're getting the 30 over the 50. Clint loves the 30 over the 50. I do too. I love the 30 over the 50. I think actually Clint loves the 20 over the 50. But you're getting the EMA cross. It's not about the cross though. Look at the trend shift. Now you're back above and you're trading higher with higher highs for the first time in the bear. The trend shift is there, you know? So I think Axie, you look at it, back trading back up to here if you're bullish on gaming, right? 1207, right back up to these little range highs. Like everything else has, right? Getting back up to the range high, probably a little profit taking, and then we sort of kind of go up higher. But, all right. Come on, BTC, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, my God. All right, we need to get some. All right, Maya's gone. I can yell. Maya's gone. I can yell. All right. I can make some noise. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. I think we need to make some pickle juice in the chat right now because, listen, I want to see Bitcoin break through here. I don't want to pull back again. Can we do it? Yes. We absolutely could get rejected right here and pull back further. But you know what? I don't want that. I don't want to be patient. I want to go up right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to get through this resistance. Okay, so once again, if you are a bull, if you are a true Viking of this channel, which I know a lot of you guys are Vikings, we had like 250 you guys become members yesterday. You guys are now the Viking family. If you are a true bull, I need to see all the pickles in the chat. If you put the swords and shields, put whatever you want to do, all right? Jonathan, can we put horses too? Vikings ride horses. Yeah, horse guy, we can put horses too, bro. Put whatever you want.
I mean, can we put meatloaf too? Like, listen, I don't like pickles. I like meatloaf. Can I put that in the chat?
Yeah, just put whatever you want in the chat. But I want to break through right here, right now. I don't want to wait. I got the patience of a snail, fellas. Okay? I really, really do. So, you know, let's frickin' do this. Let's frickin' do this for once. Vikings, we have somehow created a spaceship. We do not need to ride horses anymore. We have the technology of future generations. The bears are still using their claws. We have laser guns, laser pickles. We even have penis extensions made of rubber. So if you are a Viking and you have a giant penis, get ready for liftoff. 50K waiting room is here. Launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bruh.
All right, guys. For the moon rocket takeoff, we need to smack up that like button. Let's get up to 500 likes, fellas. We need to get more likes on this bitch. Okay? That's what we need to do. All right? So once again, 42,750. Let's get this shit rolling. Could Bitcoin get rejected right here? If it's going to get rejected, this is going to be the spot, I think. As we're right back up to those previous lows. Let's see if this flips right back into resistance, fellas. So previous lows, you are right there. Can we reclaim, or will we get rejected at the previous range lows? Let's see what we got. So far, we are getting a little rejection, but you know, let's see. I will be genuinely curious to see which one that we do here. I'm gonna get off this because, quite frankly, I don't want that. But if we don't break it, you know, it's okay. I don't want to hear you guys going, what the hell, man? I mortgaged everything I had and bought everything I had. Right? And then the next day, right, we're having an awesome day. It's green, and you guys are sending a bunch of memberships. The vibes are good. It's freaking awesome. And the next day, we're like, you got me going, I love you guys. I freaking love you. I love you. We made it through the bear market together. Dude, I cannot stand how ugly I look like this. Like, I am the most ugly crier. Holy shit. Holy shit. We made it through the bear market together. We will go to Vegas. Oh my God, man. I don't want to do that. Listen, I don't want to do that, man. My goal for this bull is to not cry one time. And I guys, I'm not a crier. Like, I very rarely cry. Like, the worst, I almost have no emotions. Like, if something bad happens to me, I just don't, I can't cry, man. I got no emotions. My goal for this bull is to not cry one time. So if I do it, you know, we're going to have to have another sock ceremony if I do it. Looks like Sean Penn crying. Yeah, it kind of does look like Sean Penn crying. Slightly. All right. Anyways. Anyways. Come on, BTC. Like, this is freaking ridiculous. Like, we're just going to let Tia steal all the thunder? Like, what are we doing here, man? Oh, Lord. All right, so far we are finding a little resistance on the underside of the previous range. We'll see if we got enough juice. We'll probably get dumped on now that Bonk is live on Coinbase. Probably, man. I mean, what's Bonk doing right now? Is Bonk actually live on Coinbase? Let's see. Let's check out Bonk. Okay, Bonk is actually running up. Where does this go to, though? All right, let's do a little funny fun on Bonk. Let's do a little funny fun on Bonk. Let's actually pull the range high to the range. Let's pull up the inception point to the range to the low. All right, so I had a feeling it was going to be near the 4236. So Coinbase launch, initial pump, great. Okay, we're approaching the 3618 and the 4236. Now, how does this react? I don't know, but the timing of this and also where it's coming to are very, very funny to me. So we'll see if Bonk finds some type of resistance in here. I would not be surprised. But, you know, obviously if it breaks through, freaking awesome for the bonkers, man. I mean, you had the guts, you had the scare money, don't make no money, and you really killed it, dude. So I we'll see, man. Bonk's coming up to the 4236. I think people sending it over to Coinbase for arbitrage. Let's watch it. Let's watch it, man. Let's watch Bonk come up to the fib extension levels as it comes up here. Gas fees on Bonk are horrible. Oh yeah, I am interested. Why the Bonk, dude? I gotta take a giant piss. Like, I gotta take a giant piss. What do we got in here? We got 583 people in here, 200 likes. Guys, smack up that like button. It takes 2 seconds to hit the like button, man. What is, no one happy? You got altcoins going nuts. Holy shit. It's almost 600 peeps in here, 200 likes. What is this, the bear market? It seems like it. What is this, man? Come on, guys. Shit. We used to get more likes on the freaking bear market, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. But all right. Let's go and see what's going on in here. Are we not entertained? Do you hear Wayne? Are we not entertained? So I can tell people are happy. I can always tell how happy people are based on the like ratio on my streams. Especially when I show the likes. So it seems like people aren't very happy right now for whatever reason. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so we're gonna keep an eye on Bonk. We're at the 3618 fib, which is the purple line right here. The pink one is the 4236, which is pretty crazy. So we'll see what else we got there. Bitcoin's still fighting the underside of that level there, which is cool. It's all cool, fun and games. But I guess the sort of overall outlook that I still have is, you know, we're still, like, the closer we get to these two events, the more cautious you have to be, but also the closer we get to these two events, I just feel like that the sellers, you know, like, the overall selling pressure will wane the closer we get to these events, right? Now, when we get the event, could be sell the news, but the closer we get to these two events, which is the ETF final deadline and the halving, I think that the selling pressure will slowly wane. And every dip, I mean, you can see that every giant dip gets bought up like a freaking mongoose, right? So it doesn't take a genius to tell you that, but man. What's up, Tristan? Enjoy the day, brother. You too, man. You too, man. I got a busy day today. I got a super busy day. Bonk breaking the 3618. Let's see if it comes up to the 4236, if it's got enough juice to break through there for Bonk. Bitcoin also breaking through. So we got some good stuff going on. I'd like it twice if I could. Thank you, Pelagic. Pelagic would like it twice. Anyways, guys, you mind if I go take a piss real quick? I'll be right back. I'm going to hang out for another like 30 minutes or so and just kind of talk with you guys. But I really have to take like a giant freaking piss. Like, I want to see what Bonk goes to here. We can get Bitcoin to start rolling up. It looks like Bitcoin's actually trying to break through that low, which is really, really nice. It's this white box, though. We get through this white box on a high time frame close. We're going to test the highs again, 45K ish. So we're gonna watch that. Bonk also getting to move up. We got some shit going on here, guys. So I'll be right back. I gotta take a giant piss because my pee-pee is like about to freaking explode. Not in that way. It will if we pump. If we pump, that pee-pee's gonna go. There's gonna be a bunch of white shit coming out of my pee-pee. But right now, not yet. I gotta go take a piss. Hopefully the piss wakes up Bitcoin. And I'll play some music for you while I'm gone. But oh my god, Bitcoin's coming up. All right, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. But something tells me, guys, I got a feeling, baby. All right, be right back. Don't dump it while I'm gone. I'll be very upset. Piss in a Gatorade bottle. I'm not gonna wash my hands.
Just hodl it, baby. Ah!
Hold up.
Come on! Let's go! I got a feeling. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh. Let's go, baby. 43,061. People are still unhappy, man. I don't know why, man. I see other people, salty people in the chat today. Come on, man.
Let's get this shit rolling, man.
We gotta break through 43,000, man. If you sold the dip, it's not my fault. It's not my fault you sold the dip. Scared money don't make no money, bitch. Let's go, man. All right, let's get through 43,000. I would love if we get through 40,000. Like I said, if we still don't, it's fine, right? If we don't get through, it's okay. We're not gonna die. But it would be awesome if we can get through it here. And we can start making some moves up to the upside. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. If you fell for the FUD again today, you're not gonna make it, bro. There's gonna be more FUD. If you fall for every single ounce of FUD, you are not gonna make it. There's gonna be FUD at all-time highs. There's gonna be FUD everywhere, man. Actually, there won't be FUD at all-time highs. It'll only be good news at all-time highs. Come on, man. Let's get this shit, bro. We got a public service announcement. We got a public service announcement. Let's go, man. We got to get through 43K here. Need 2 cents for Bonk. All right, Bonk. Yeah, guys, Bonk is in the box. All right, so if Bonk tops out in this box, I don't know if it's going to, but if Bonk tops out in this box, you heard it here first. I don't know if it is. I hope it breaks it, man. If it breaks it, this thing is just freaking nuts. It's gonna pull a freaking Shib or Doge or some shit. But you're back in the 3618 and the 4236 box. If Bonk is gonna top, it's gonna be in here. So we'll see if it does. Bitcoin is 43,152. Let's see if we can get up to a new high. Maj, is that you? Yeah. Oh, she's back. I gotta be quiet now. ETH at 23. Yeah, I mean ETH. I mean, we're talking about ETH. We haven't even talked about ETH yet. Ethereum. Yeah, I was yelling while you were gone. I was going nuts. Just kidding. I wasn't really going nuts. But yeah, ETH. Let's go check out ETH, man. I keep saying this, man. This is another reason why it's hard for me to be super bearish on Bitcoin, because, guys, I mean, it's the most textbook formation in the history of crypto. Actually, I think it's the ascending triangle breakout. Look at the retest. So my thinking is, if Ethereum broke out, retested, I can't think that Bitcoin's going significantly lower, because if Bitcoin's going significantly lower, ETH will just go do this. And I just don't see that happening after a 2-year breakout. ETH breaks out of a 2-year range, it's not going to be a small move. If you think it's going to be a small move, I think you're kind of an imbecile, actually. So, breakout, retest. I think ETH, like I said, the rotation to ETH will happen at some point. When will it? I don't know. But still, I think the setup on Ethereum is textbook. Textbook setup, man. Absolutely textbook. And I think when this move does happen, whenever it does, people are going to be like, what the hell? What? ETH all of a sudden start moving? And it was so obvious. So obvious in hindsight. So obvious. Wait, I thought ETH was dead. It's going to be so obvious in hindsight, bro. So obvious, man. But we'll see. We'll see. Buy OP and ARB though. Chewy, shh, don't tell him our secret. Don't tell him our secret, bro. Don't tell him that there's beta plays to ETH. Okay? Do you have to buy ETH? You don't necessarily have to buy ETH. You can buy something that uses ETH that has higher gains. But shh, don't tell him that, Chewy. Don't tell him that. Quiet. We don't want them to FOMO in yet. Only when ETH goes up. Don't tell them our little secret. It's like that song. Love you, my dirty little secret. Don't. Rico said, I laughed my ass off on casually calling people imbeciles. I think you're an imbecile. Yeah, that's only me would do that. Yeah, if you think this, you're literally an imbecile. You're literally an imbecile. It's the same people that think that rate cuts are bullish. Literally imbeciles. But hey, they gotta learn the hard way, I guess. All right. Come on, man. Let's get this shit rolling, bro. They will announce the ETH ETF right after Bitcoin. I don't know, man. Listen, all I'm saying is, I'm a big believer that the charts tell the news before it happens, right? So if you get some type of news, the charts were already telling you that news was coming. What this ETH chart tells me is that soon, I don't know when that is, soon there will be some type of news that gets ETH rocking and rolling. I don't know what that news is going to be. It could be the Bitcoin approval, which then gets people excited for the eventual ETH approval, something like that. But the chart tells me that something is coming that's going to get people excited for this. I don't know what the news is going to be. But then when the news happens, that's when all the horse guys go, wow, ETH is so bullish. Right? But at that point, the move's already going to be halfway over. So, but the chart tells me that something is going to happen with Ethereum over the course of the next, I don't know, maybe a few weeks. Probably going to line up with the Bitcoin ETF. But who knows? Anyways, Bitcoin is back above 43,000, 43,237 here for Bitcoin. That's what I like to freaking see. Hey, Bank of Canada guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Envy said, does it look like an inverse head and shoulders on ARB? Let's see. I like ARB, man. I mean, ARB, if you like, not necessarily if you like Ethereum, but if you think Ethereum is going to catch up the rest of the market, you got to like some of these, right? So Arbitrum OP, Uniswap, anything that's on that uses Ethereum. But Arbitrum, yeah. I mean, what's an inverse head and shoulders? Inverse head and shoulders is just a change in market structure. So you have, right, lower lows. What the frick is going on here? Chill out, Trading View. God damn it. Hold on. So guys, we have, well, I don't know why it's doing this, but we got lower low, right? We got low, we got a lower low, and then we got a higher low, right? So it's just a change in market structure. You have downwards into upwards. That's all an inverse head and shoulders is. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I think ETH is loading. The ETH candle is loading. It's just a matter of when, and then you're going to see all those other coins move, right? Optimism, Uniswap, Arbitrum, anything that's on ETH will go up too. So yeah, Alpi. Or Envy. We're happy to Alpi, by the way. Alpi should be in here flexing. This dude lives in Turkey. This dude lives in Turkey. He was the most bullish person I've ever seen on Bitcoin at the lows. Alpi should be in here going nuts with all the Habibis. Where's my Habibis? Habibis! Where is Alpi? Has anyone seen Alpi, Habibis? He's calling for Bitcoin 69K by March. He might be right. March of 2024. He's just 1 year late, you know? March 2024, not March of 2023. But he might be almost right. I sold some Bonk. Yeah, man, I said if Bonk is going to top, let's see where it's check it. Let's check Bonk. If Bonk is going to top, come on, man. What the frick? Reset. It's going to be in this box. And you can see that it has found resistance in the magical box. Some people will call it a magical box. I don't call it a magical box. I call it the Fibonacci's, which is a mathematical equation that's in the universe. And why I'm convinced that we live in a simulation. Because everything respects Fibonacci levels up to some extent. So, yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not going to call the top here because sometimes these meme coins can just keep going. But if there's going to be a top based on probabilities, it's going to be right in here for Bonk. And it lines up perfectly with the Coinbase listing, right? So people short the Coinbase listing. Oh my God, it's going to dump right away. It takes out all the top short or all the shorters, early shorters, and then it dumps. But we'll see. And ultimately, right, what would be good, I think, is Bonk going down, I think would be good for Bitcoin. Because I think some of that money would flow back into Bitcoin here. But that's obviously a pipe dream. And we'll find out. Alpi fighting. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry, Alpi. I didn't mean that, man. It's dumping all right. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. But if it's going to top, it's going to be right here. And if it does top right here, I will be the clout chaser that said I called the Bonk top. If it doesn't, I'll just act like I never said anything. Because that's what everyone does, right? Oh, my God, look. I called this. If you didn't call it, you just act like you didn't say anything, right? Or you just delete your tweet, or you delete something on Discord. That's all you got to do. Come on, BTC. Look at BTC, man. This thing is sitting right there. Is this what they call the cup and handle? The cup and handle. The cup and the handle. Let's see. The cup and handle. I'm not gonna count that wick. I'm just curious. I mean, it's gonna put us right back at the range high, 44,300. If we break out of the cup and handle. Cup and handle is my favorite too. I mean, all a cup and handle is same thing, right? Change in market structure, lower lows and then the higher lows. But let's see. Let's see. It's about to decide. Let's see. Dots ripping. I'm sure we got some stuff ripping, actually. Let's go check out the rest of the market. Actually, it's mostly... We got Link. Here comes Link finally, bro. Dude, Link... Sergi is finally done eating cheeseburgers. Let's go, man. Sergi is finally done eating cheeseburgers. Shout out to my guy, shit, I forget his name, but he's loaded up to the tits and chain link. Finally, man. You know how been long I've been waiting for this, man? Finally get some momentum, dude. Give me some more momentum, chain link.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Come on, man. Yeah, we got chain link getting a nice little candle there. But really the story is Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin have the juice to get through the $43,200 level. As it's fought it once, twice, now 3 times. It's sitting right there, though. If history is indication, we are going to wait till I get off the stream, and then this thing is going to absolutely rocket ship up. You know, it's going to absolutely rocket shit up. Rocket shit. Rocket shit. Up to the upside as soon as I get off. And that's typically what happens. But yeah, we're starting to see some laggards finally starting to move, which is really, really nice. Look like, yeah, you got altcoins across the board starting to come up, which is really, really good. It's what you like to see. It's what you love to see. You even got XRP up 1%. Nice, man. Look at XRP. It's so cute, man. Look at that thing. It's so cute, man. But yeah, you got some. Algorand just keeps ripping. I mean, Algorand just keeps going. Now you got everything starting to move, which is really, really nice. And guys, I listen. I took a risk. Right here when you know, I think a lot of people were scared to call for an altcoin season, right? And I came on here and I took a little bit of a risk right in here to have the balls, right? When we were in SOS phase and it seemed like the altcoin market was stagnant a little bit, like I was, oh my God, what's going on? Right in this phase. I took the balls, and in hindsight, it was so obvious, because what was Total 3 doing? It was resistance turning into support. And the Total 3 market is I think it's gonna continue to freaking go nuts. It's gonna continue to go nuts because we have left SOS. We have entered phase E. Phase E is the most exciting time. It's the most exciting time, right? So as we look at the perfect Wyckoff in here, it's literally perfect. And you can see that we're just entering phase E, okay? The altcoin market, if this is correct, if this is accumulation schematic on Wyckoff, this thing is going to continue to go nuts. It's not going to give the bears an entry, okay? And that's why I keep saying dips or gifts. It's not going to give the bears a good entry. You're going to get intraday wicks of 20, 30%, but it's not going to hover at a level that's going to give the bears a good entry. It's going to leave them in the dust. They had all this time to accumulate stuff. All this time. They didn't have to buy that Pico low. They could have waited to go up a little bit, which is actually what I prefer actually to do slightly. But they had 2 years to accumulate. Now we leave them in the dust. At some point, we'll probably backtest this. But for now, we enjoy phase E. And we continue to do what we need to do, my man. You know? I need to get on the Cosmos network. Now everyone wants to get on Cosmos. 2 weeks ago it was Solana. Last week it was AVAX. Now it's Cosmos. Next week it'll be Near. Whatever coin is pumping at the moment. Oh my God, that is the hype. That's crypto though. It's whatever coin is hot at the moment is the best thing in the world, man. Good? Let's see, 43,300 though. Let's see, look at this daily though. That daily just looks freaking sexy, man. Freaking sexy. I'm on Solana and AVAX, yes, now Cosmos. Right, when everyone pumps in the moment, that's when we all get hyped and we're like, oh yeah, man, let's go. This one's going up. Yeah, we got 43,300 though. Like I said, like we're at the level where we can just get some momentum above here. It's gonna look really, really good, but we gotta sustain some momentum here, man. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. I mean, we're right there. We are right freaking there. And I said, if we can get closers above this star, above this box, I think we shoot for new highs pretty quickly. So as the bears who sold down here in fear, as BlackRock probably bought their Bitcoin, are gonna have to decide, do I FOMO back in now? That's a choice that I'm very, very grateful that I don't have to make here. So we'll see what happens, but something tells me people are going to be chasing here. Stock markets, you got Russell just going nuts. S&P still right at that resistance level. Dow Jones making a new high actually right now, and you got the Nasdaq still at green in the day. Dollar, damn, the dollar's getting flushed. Dollar down all over 1% today. which doesn't seem like a big move, but that is a huge move of the dollar, down 1% on the day, coming back to the range low. And I think you probably get a bounce here for the dollar, somewhere around 101. But I mean, right now the dollar is just getting absolutely shoveled to the downside, absolutely insane. But I mean, you got some good stuff. You got some good stuff happening, dude. Good stuff happening, man. Jordan, where are the 1 gallon jug of water gone? Bring it back. Oh, you like when I used to chug the freaking water thing. You used to love when I did that, huh? It's really, really nice. Really, we should all be stacking ETH. That's what I'm saying, man. I've been stacking ETH related things, and listen, it's not going to pay off right now, but those things will catch up quick at some point. Right? You get laughed at while your things don't move, but to me, I'd rather chase the things that haven't moved yet than chase, these things that have already moved, right? So like I got an INJ at $6, but like now you have people buying an INJ at $32 rather than just buying like something else that's still incredibly low. I don't know. That's just me, but everyone's got a different strategy. Sell your ETH and to get wrecked on Bonk. Where's Bonk? Let's go check Bonk again. Bonk, still finding a little rejection there. I would not be surprised if that was the Bonk top, right there, right at the 4236 extension. And if it is, you can't tell me that Fibonacci's don't work. If that is the top on Bonk, right there, I would love to be sorely wrong, but if that's the top on Bonk after the Coinbase listing, it would just be so poetic. 4236, Coinbase listing, boom. It's the most obvious place for a top to someone who's been in the market for a while and knows that Coinbase listings, everyone gets bullish on Coinbase listings, but those are usually not thing to be bullish on. Miles, I cannot start over, bro. I cannot start over. Listen, man, I'm going to keep saying it. God damn it, man. I have to do this again. I have to do this again. And Maya's not going to like this. I did this last week. I got to do it again, fellas. Again today. You have freaking idiots selling their Bitcoin on bad news. Guys, god damn. God freaking damn. If I see one of you idiots, okay, I'm going to be blunt about it. Because I know a lot of you guys aren't idiots anymore. We all are idiots at some point. Do not sell your Bitcoin on bad news. If you're gonna take profits, do it on good news. God freaking damn it, man. Dips are gifts. Stop overthinking it. Stop being a mid-curver, overthinking it. Lord almighty, man. Lord freaking almighty, bro.
Rant alert.
I'm gonna say it again. Maj doesn't like when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay? Who the fuck is selling their Bitcoin? Only freaking imbeciles. That's who. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe next time you'll buy the bad news and buy the fear instead of going, "Oh my God, Elizabeth Warren's making a bill about crypto? Oh my God. Oh my God. The wallet's getting hacked." God damn it, man. We've been through this like 10 times this year, guys. I sometimes I feel like I lose brain cells. But, we Miles said we had bad news. That's what everyone was talking about on the timeline today was, oh my God, the wallet got hacked. And it's like, okay, that wick is probably gonna mark the low again. Let's see. I'm selling my Bitcoin, buying alts. You do what you need to do, man. Listen, like, everyone has their own risk tolerance. For my risk tolerance, I don't want to be 100% in altcoins. I would be stressed out every second of every day. You know what I mean? So I'm not all in altcoins. That's just my risk tolerance. That's just mine. And I know perfectly, right? Even for someone who's not in altcoins, I know that altcoins have better upside potential than Bitcoin. I know that. I am very aware of that. So you don't need to tell me that. But you have to weigh the risk versus the reward. Okay? for me to have my portfolio 100% in altcoins, it just I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that, even if I'm bullish, because I wouldn't want to see my whole portfolio down 30% on a bad day. Whereas, you know, I have a good amount of it in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not going to dump 30% a day or 20% a day. And if it does, that just means that something bad happened anyways. Miles is 100% in costs. I respect it. Hey, you do whatever you need to do, man. Listen, if you're all in alts, you'll probably do much, much better than me. You'll do much, much better than me. And I'm okay with that. Milady, what's Bitcoin doing? It's trying to bounce back up. We gotta get through some momentum here, though, or we're gonna get rejected again like we did last time. Oh, excuse me, guys. Look at Bonk. There it is. There it is. If you caught the short right here, you are a freaking G. Nice job, man. Nice job, man. If you caught the Bonk short right there, you are a freaking G. Doesn't look like a big move. That's a 20% dump already. You are a freaking G if you shorted it. You even front ran the 4236. You are a freaking G if you shorted the coin Bonk right in between the 3618 and the 4236. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Something tells me, and then, you know, once again, I have no idea. This could just pump back up tomorrow, but that this will be the top on Bonk. Tomorrow goes to 100K. What, Bitcoin? Oh, no. Bitcoin.
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
Bitcoin ain't going to 100K tomorrow. I love it. Someday I hope we can say that, and it will actually be a possibility. Hopefully, right? One day we can say Bitcoin's going to 100K tomorrow, and it's not a meme. That's the day that I live for. But right now, it's still a meme. It's still a meme. Anyway, all right, guys. I gotta get out of here. Thanks for everyone who came in today. Shout out to you. If you smacked that like button, you're an absolute stud. If you didn't, that's okay. You're probably at work or doing something else. But I appreciate you for coming in. You should definitely check out Snack. I own a little bag of Snack, man. I own a little bag of Snack. So I'm already in Snack. So I definitely have some Snack. Right? How could you not like snakes? Just kidding. I actually don't like snakes, but I like Snack. So that's that. But anyways, guys, thank you for coming in and hanging out today. Let's see if Bitcoin can get any momentum. Like I said, if Bitcoin can get some momentum up here, I do think it goes up and makes a new high. I don't think it stops in here. I think this goes up and makes a new high. But we got it, like I said, we got to get some momentum through here and not just stop right here. Bonk, I know there's excitement on Bonk. We'll see if that ends up being the high for Bonk. If it's not, congratulations. You probably got the next Doge. But we'll see if that's the top for Bonk. Which ultimately, if that was the top for Bonk, it probably would be good for Bitcoin, honestly. Other than that, I think ETH is a ticking time bomb. So I'll just continue to load up on optimism until that is the case. And other than that, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see where we end up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'll catch you guys. I thought tomorrow was Saturday. It's not. But once again, I'll catch you guys later. Stop panic selling the dip. If you're going to sell the rips. Do not sell the freaking dips like a freaking imbecile. All right? I'm sick of this. Anyways, I'll see you later. Peace. And while we're gone, I think today is a great day for this.
Mike Hall.
Peace.
Second and cool.
Mike Hall. Mike Hall.
Yeah.
Mike Hall. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck, I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place, second, that won't do for me. I came to win, fuck, I look like trying to lose, homie. Scared money don't make no what? Scared money don't make no money. Give me first place. I want it in the worst way. And fuck what the church say. They hating on the wordplay. They'd rather see me serve plates. I'm in a fucking rap
You guys can see it.
Everybody a criminal, ain't no
I
telling.
don't know why I ducked down.
I'm stuck
I think
in my
that's
bad
just like
ways.
the thing I
Rhymes
was saying.
pay, I'm
I ducked
here every day, feel like my birthday. Not just once a year. I'm trying to win, fuck a loss. So I use everything I was taught. You got luck on your side. I got the man who carried the cross in the eye of the tiger. Not in hell, but on fire. The game sold, I got buyers. Money talk, don't get tired. And like a nigga with no legs, I can't stand for the losing. I came to win in this bitch. Fuck, I look like homie. Never scared, I'm ready where the money at. If you hating on my money, Jack, hits me where they never sunny yet. I can't let you beat me easy. My nigga, that's no good. Going hard in the paint. Put that shit on my hood. It's Tiger, man. Give me first place. Second, that won't do for me. I came to win. Fuck, I look like trying to lose, homie.